It is time for Daily Quick Sketch Day 32. This time, as you can see, I wanted to create some sort of splintered or shattered planet-like structure. So first I used a particle simulation, added a metaball as the particle to get this interesting sphere-like shape. The metaballs, when their particles just merge into each other if they're close enough, so we get this nice and interesting organic shape. That's the material I made for the planet. Then I used multiple Boolean modifiers to first split this sphere in half. Then I created these smaller splinters by just adding multiple Boolean modifier and applying them to get multiple pieces, basically as if it was like shattered. There you can see another one, and then the last one, a few smaller ones. And then next up I just placed them, rotated it on the y-axis, placed them a little bit offset so it looks more shattered, not like as if it was one piece. It kind of was supposed to look like as if there was like something shooting through and all the pieces flying different directions. And after positioning them, I then implemented the light. I kind of tried to put in or add the light pretty early on so I can see what I can determine the light pretty quickly, because that's one of the most important things in a scene. Next up, I added 2 more poles or cylinders into the scene, where I just tried to add like 2 more lines that have an emission shader on them so they look more like graphical objects rather than like 3D objects, just to add a little bit more dynamic into the scene, or make it more dynamic, and just add a little bit more stuff into the scene that makes it look more interesting. Then I wanted to fill out the scene a little bit more with some particles. First some spherical particles, and then I also added cubes just to make it look a little bit more diverse in terms of particles. I think multiple particle systems for a scene always looks kind of cool, and adds a little bit more diversity, makes it look more interesting. And then after some compositing, we can see the final result. Just adding a glare node and a denoise filter, we can see the final image. Pretty simple. I think you could probably improve the shader, but that's about it. That's today's quick sketch. Hope you liked it, and maybe I'll see you next time. See ya.